In this video, find out why we're frantically running to get to the world-famous Marina Bay Sands Hotel at a tender hour of 6:30 in the morning, and why it ended up as our top thing to do in Singapore. We check out Sentosa Island and have our plans interrupted.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Bryce.
Good morning, and I'm Olya.
We are a traveling couple from Lake Tahoe, California, on a round-the-world tour, currently on day 5 in Singapore.
And we have been going non-stop for the last 5 days. My feet are raw, they're bleeding. And this morning we have decided to get up very nice and early to do a Pilates class on the observation deck at Marina Bay Sands. That's one of the ways to get up to the top without just paying to see the view. You can pay at $35, which is the same fee they charge to get up to the top of the deck, and actually get a class out of it. So this morning we're doing Pilates for $35 each, and we're very tired, but we're in it to win it.
Wish us luck.
Marina Bay Sands is a presence in Singapore and probably its most iconic landmark. It has three distinct towers that, well, tower over Singapore, but the most famous feature of this world wonder is a ship-like observation deck that sits on top of the towers and sails the skies. On this deck is an observation deck, a restaurant, and the world's most photogenic infinity pool. The pool is for the guests only, and at over $1,000 per night for a room, it was decided for us that we would be swimming in the sea this time. What we could afford is this view of the rising sun and an invigorating morning Pilates class. Marina Bay sleeps about 45,000 people, and this class is free for its guests, so make sure to make a reservation, though we were able to sneak on without one. For someone that is a stranger to both mornings and exercise, I can't recommend this enough. The class is suitable for all levels and abilities. Just got done with the Pilates on top of Marina Bay Sands, and this is an absolute must in Singapore. It was $35, which is what they charge to actually enter the observation deck without the class. So 7:30 a.m., they've got a bunch of classes, yoga, Pilates. Absolutely have to do it. $35 gets you up to the observation deck, and you get to do an absolutely cool class. She whooped our butts. This was absolutely the coolest thing we've done. Love it. I'm going to show you the observation deck. It looks like a front of the ship. There's a restaurant up there. It's C'est La Vie. You can actually pay $35 to try to get a seat. It's not guaranteed that you'll get a seat, and you still have to pay $35. It's $35 just to get up to the observation deck, and then they give you either a credit at the restaurant, or you can come in the morning and just get a free lesson, like what we've done. And so there was 18 people in our class this morning, and it is actually the best view in Singapore because you get to see all the ships coming in, which, look at this. This is like the monument to consumerism right here. Here you go. Amazon. We got a peek of the pool, and then they kindly escorted us out. I have been to the pool on a prior occasion when things were a bit more affordable in the world, and can confirm that it's worth splashing out. Marina Bay also has a casino and a connected shopping center. The shopping center is where the nightly fountain show is that we showed in our prior video. Holy cow, we've been in and out of elevators all week.
I think that's what you do in Singapore. You have to travel vertically.
Oh, this class was absolutely awesome. We're just walking out now to do what? What are we going to do next?
I don't know. We got a busy day. Last day in Singapore, and there's still a mile-long list of things to see. So we'll see what we make it through.
We'll see what we get to, because my feet are absolutely raw. I don't know how I'm going to do this today. I've gone through 3 pairs of shoes, and none of them are working out for me anymore.
Guess it's time to get back to your hippie roots. Go barefoot.
I know. Well, we're going to probably try to go find some breakfast first, so
all right.
see you in a little bit. We headed out to Sentosa Island next. Sentosa Island is the kind of island you can take a train to. It is connected to Singapore with a bridge, and it was only a 10-minute ride on a train to the Harbourfront metro station, so pretty well connected if you're not planning to stay out too late. Should you stay here? Depends. Sentosa seems to have been built strictly for entertainment. It is one giant theme park, from Universal Studios to zipline and aquariums. It has everything your wallet loads and your kids love. For us, it was enough to see it for a couple of hours and do a bit of swimming. We just made it to Sentosa Island. We're very tired and it's so hot out and we haven't eaten anything. It's almost 1 o'clock. We did Pilates this morning and now we're just moping around. Hopefully this is going to fix everything. At home, I'm mostly vegan, but any kind of cream puff, it's all over. I have to have it. So this is some sort of a Japanese cream puff. What'd you get?
Got a strawberry croissant.
Oh, whoa. With what?
Cream.
Cream and strawberries?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is like a very Japanese little coffee spot. And then we got some sort of an egg sandwich. Again, none of it is vegan, but it's all vegetarian. So, and I got water, cold one.
And hot coffee.
It's the world's smallest coffee. It's awfully petite.
Pretty tasty though.
Is it? We spent probably about 30 Singapore dollars.
Yeah.
20,
Well.
about 25 bucks. Sentosa Island is a real tourist trap, but I'm glad we came.
Yes. We're about to take our first dip in the healing waters of the South Pacific.
With many tankers waiting to dock. But it's a man-made beach, much like everything else in Singapore. This is man-made, and this is like a true example of government dollars, working for the people. They've made a lot of stuff for the people. They've got like government housing. Everything's clean. They've got public transport. Singapore just works really well.
Yeah, they've done a good job of trying to do good by the people.
At least it looks so from the outside looking in. If you're from Singapore, let us know. I'm going to dig in here and leave the politics to someone else. We don't have our microphones. Hope you can hear me. I mean, that's Sentosa Beach. That's there's a little walkway all along the man-made beach, and it's good to see. I definitely recommend. I'm glad we came, but this isn't definitely a destination by any means. What do you think?
Incredibly touristy here.
Yeah. Very.
It's like Coney Island.
Oh yeah, full on Coney Island. Yeah.
Finally made it to the beach. Been in Southeast Asia for almost a week now. And this is our first foray to the beach. We're on Sentosa Island, which is south of Singapore.
And it's all a man-made beach, but you could have fooled me. It's nice white sand. The only thing is the water isn't the cleanest. There's all the tankers coming into the harbor. But I'm gonna go for a swim anyway. It is a scorcher. Like we had a nice Pilates class this morning at the Marina Bay Sands, and we were ahead in our fitness. And then we had a cream puff at a restaurant just now. So I think we might need to go and swim it off or something, or sweat it off. So are you coming in with me?
Let's go. Man, something about some warm salt water just does a body good.
Absolutely what I needed. It's the temperature is like the temperature of the body. Like there's no difference between the outside and the inside, but it's just so awesome. You can stay here all day.
Yeah, it's find some shade though, because it is scorching hot.
It is. Singapore is just amazing. It's like a city that has everything. It's like a adult Disneyland. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. There's beaches, there's financial districts, dining.
All of the cultural towns, Little India, Chinatown, everything.
But so I'm very curious to find out what it's like to live here because they do call it the fine city, as in fine, but also city with a million fines because you get fined for everything.
Anything and everything you can get a fine for, apparently.
Yeah, like you can't feed the pigeons, you can't jaywalk, you can't even own a car. It's like a very high tariffs. Just fines on top of fines. So if you are from Singapore, let us know what it's like to live here because we're interested. It's very beautiful on the outside and I hope it's the same on the inside. So anyway, we're gonna maybe go to our next destination. We've got
Get changed out of the bathing suits into the street walking clothes.
and get walking. We'll see you soon. It's fake grass, all of that. This is about the time things took a turn for the worse. We headed up to the Faber Peak and the Henderson Waves. It's about a 25-minute hike to the highest pedestrian bridge in Singapore that looks like a wave and has a nice outlook. I'm describing it because we never made it to the top. There's a sign up there that says, don't go up here when it's thundering and raining. So we're going up. Things escalate quickly in Southeast Asia. We have to come back. We have to turn around. We had to turn around despite our best efforts. Did not make it to the top of, what's it called, Faber Peak?
Faber Peak and the Henderson Waves.
Yeah, we're trying to go to Henderson Waves. It looks pretty cool. You can see the whole city, but unfortunately we're out of time and it's supposed to rain for another hour or two. So I think we're pretty much done with Singapore. Thank you everybody for watching. We'll see you in the next country.
We're off.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. We are at the Changi Airport on our way out of Singapore.
And we thought what better place to end our Singapore series than at the crown jewel of Singapore.
Yeah, turns out the early bird does not get the worm.
Yeah, it's way too early. Even the trees are asleep. All the lights are off and the trees are sleeping. They've got the nice soothing music playing and they're thriving here. I can't even keep one plant alive and this is a whole forest indoors.
Maybe we should install a waterfall in our house.
Apparently. Anyway, this was an awesome several days in Singapore. Definitely not enough.
No, definitely need to plan a trip back to here to catch all the sights we missed.
We'll be back Singapore, but thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.